Okay, cool. So we are live now. Hey, welcome everybody. Hey, this is Franco with the Simple Freedom Team, Wake Up Empowered, and this is our weekly We Are Just Winning hangout. This is the weirdest hangout on the planet, and there's a reason why I got a nice little bottle of champagne here. First of all, I want to welcome all of our first-time guests, all of our invitees, people that have been invited, that have never seen a hangout with us before, that are not on the team yet. They're kind of just checking out Wake Up Now, checking out the team, checking everything out. I want to welcome you. This hangout is for you. Okay, so we'll get right to your information in a second. I'm going to explain to you exactly how this hangout works to make you money, how it works to build your business. I'm going to invite you to review a couple of videos if you haven't done so already. And I'm also going to explain to you exactly how this works and why we're here and how we use these hangouts to help grow our business. And then we're going to get into some special guests. You'll find out why this is really great, why this is special. But first, what I'd like to do is a little housekeeping. I'd like to do a little housekeeping first for our existing teammates, and then I'll get right back right after these announcements. So, Simple Freedom Wake Up and Tap Power Team, how are you guys feeling on the panel tonight, guys? How are you guys feeling? Out there in the chat, in the comments stream, how are you guys feeling about March, what we just did? And I'm also going to explain to you exactly how this works and why we're here and how Somebody has the other page on. If you can just turn that off, we're good. Into some special guests, you'll find out why this is really great, why this is special. But first of all, have the other page on the panel. Where's it coming from? I'd like to do a little housekeeping first for our. I think it's you guys, Rudy. If you can turn off the other Hangout page, we're going to be good. That way we get the feed from the video. Got it? All right. Rudy goes to the sleeping mat for 2 seconds. Rudy gets a timeout.
He just can't get enough of it, so he wants to listen to it twice and simultaneously.
That's what it is. That's exactly what it is. Hey Dan, hey Don, hey man, we got Big George Breyer on the call from Michigan. We got Don Morris Ortiz out in San Diego, California, and we got Dan the Man McCall from Jersey, close to Philly. What's up, peoples? We're just getting started, man. I'm starting to explain before we get into the bottle of champagne. Ooh, and I'm shaking it like a real genius. I'm going to stop drinking the bottle of champagne, or else I'm going to pop out a window here in the house. So here's the deal, guys. First, we're going to get into a couple of housekeeping things, and then we'll get right into the bottle of champagne. And the rest of the show is really all about our guests and our brand new teammates that have just joined, and our guests that haven't joined yet but are checking us out. So here's the deal, you guys. We just crushed out a record-breaking, amazing month of March, and we're growing like crazy. The velocity is increasing. The momentum is increasing. The amount of teammates that are generating sales, many for the first time ever, but so many and so deep in the organization, it's hard to keep count. And we pretty much blasted through. Remember, just like less than a week ago, we said, yay, we reached 700 members or something like that on the team, and we were celebrating that. Well, in a little bit more or less than a week, nobody saw 800s. It was like we went from 700 and blitzed right over to, I think we're somewhere over 950 people right now. And that's all about you guys. It's all about hustle and the work. And I'm glad the man of the hour is here, man, because it is a lot of it has to do with the teaching that we've been plugging everybody into a $10,000 coaching session by George Breyer that we call the Facebook Hustle. And man, if anything has ever duplicated more than that, I don't know what it is, but that thing blew up our entire team in March. So thank you very much, George, man. We'll have you here talking about the hustle in a little bit. But that one piece of training, I don't care how many thousands of dollars you've poured in internet marketing courses and systems and gurus and coaching and all that stuff, but we've got one piece of training that's well worth, I don't know, how much would it be worth to have the skill set and the systems and everything that it takes to grow a team from 0 to over 950 paid members in just under, because we're under 90 days still. I don't know, put a value on that. That's what the value is. So anyway, here's the thing that happened. Remember, we were running crunch time on the last day of the month, team, and the site was just getting so much traffic from all over Wake Up Now that it was so slow and sluggish. We're slamming it so hard that corporate gave us an additional day to play, an additional day that was going to count for March production. When they did that, it's not as easy and simple as just flipping a little switch, doing a little code, and saying, okay, now April counts for March production. It's not that easy. It's very, very complex because we're talking about merchant processing, we're talking about volume scripting, we're talking about genealogy. There's so much that goes into it. So bottom line, so we don't waste time on announcements, here's the deal. You expect to keep seeing the corporate Wake Up Now back office website jumping up on you with glitches. I've been receiving messages all day. Hey, my volume is 0. My volume is 1,000. My volume is here, there. Or sometimes you can get in the site. Sometimes you can't get in the site. This is right. This is wrong. Whatever. Here's directly from corporate. And this is coming from a secret Facebook group where F4 and above leaders in Wake Up Now from all across the company, all teams, we all get invited and placed into the secret Facebook group for F4s and above, and we're dealing directly with Wake Up Now support and directly with ownership. I mean, no middle layers, no nothing. If you need something done, boom. I've seen George getting people placed and moved and stuff. John has been in there, had some stuff fixed. So this is direct to the core of support where this information is coming from. They said expect ups and downs with volume, the analytics, the metrics, and all that stuff. We have a clear run until payday, the 15th of April. So they expect to be well 100% done and updates and all that stuff ready well before the 15th. But we do have a cushion of time that we can see bumps up and down on stuff back there. Don't worry about it. Everything else is tracking. Everything is working. Products are being sold and delivered and processed. So keep your business running. Don't worry about any glitches having to do with your back office. Just run, right? Just run. Here's the only thing. Reach up to your F3 or F4 and above if you're having a sign-up issue. Like today, I was having a new member join, and for some reason he got to the platinum package thing, he was ordering, and then it would go to a blank page. Very, very simple. He alerted me, and he also contacted support by phone and email and stuff. It's all there on the website, support, go through the process. And in less than, that was in the morning, so by the hour, whoa. Yeah! All right, so that's all the announcements. Let's go to the celebration. So we had a monstrous one. And I want to celebrate you guys. I thought I got shot again. They shot me. They shot me with some rank. Wow, that was cool. Hey George, did you see my PTSD is not as bad as it used to be, bro? I normally, even a few years ago, I would have been under this table reaching for my M16.
Yeah, you're getting a lot better at that.
Yeah, man, I think I'm fully back to civilian mode, at least that part of me. But hey, man, I just want to raise a glass and toast to all of the existing team that ran their butts off, and we did it, man. We did it. We broke records. We made a lot of people a lot of money. That's what it's all about. We came here, the original vision. Excuse me while I partake in this wonderful libation. A toast to you guys, man. What a month. Here's the original vision. Here's what we did. Back in January, Blaze rings me up, middle of the night, 2 o'clock in the morning, 2:14 a.m. to be exact, and we were in a spot where we were masterminding, and the only question, the only reason we were talking is because we wanted to figure out what do we have to do to get our team paid more and faster, and with a lot less hassles, man. The internet was confusing people. There was a million different systems, a million different strategies being taught, a million tons of stuff being sold to our teams, from our team, from other places, from all over the internet, right? And so it was one question: what can we do to help our new teammates especially? Because if we can help new teammates, brand new people, score and make money and not be all, cluster confused all over the place doing it, not be miserable, right? If we can help them make money and increase the level of their lifestyle at the same time, wouldn't that be a win-win? If we can help new people do that, then everybody else along from there with more experience is going to love it too, because their retention is going to be better, their teams are not going to be quitting, they're going to be happy. It's just going to be all around well. That was the conversation. And we did not get off the phone until I think it was well past 5:30 in the morning. Sun was already coming up, all that stuff. And we had the idea, the core idea of what has become this team. And we reached out to other leaders. We reached out to George. We reached out to Don. We reached out to the Naked Hippies on their RV, Bruce and Trisha. And we reached out to the core people that were already on our team. And we said, look, this would be a little bit of a shakeup, but I think, here's the story, here's the situation, here's why, and here's the vision, here's the message. We want more people winning. What do you think about that? And it was awesome to see that our core group said, hell yes, let's do this, right? And so that's what started everything. That's why we're here. That was less than 90 days ago. We were at 0, and the only goal was helping real normal people, non-gurus. Everybody, George, Don, there's some professionals that were already here. No matter where they go, they're going to make money. This was all about new people because we saw a huge need in the marketplace for that. And you know what? We ran with the idea. We saw Wake Up Now. We had seen it before. It was being marketed in a way that didn't attract us at all, so we kind of ignored it as, oh, it's probably just a little affiliate thing, no big deal, it's probably not even legit, right? And we ignored it for the better part of a whole year, 6 months to 9 months. And then now we went back and we found different kinds of leaders, and we went straight to the ownership of the company. They offered to fly us all. Don was there, I was there, George was there, Bruce and Trisha were there. We got flown into Utah, and when they offered to fly us into Utah, but here's the deal, no special deals, no special volume, no special treatment at all. They said, if you guys join us first, if you guys make a decision to join us and take yourselves to F3, we'll fly you up here. We don't do this just to do it. We don't entice people. We don't give people special deals and big checks beneath the table to bring them over. We don't do any of those shenanigans. This is a real honest, you either like us or you don't. And so we ran, almost in secret too, because there were some other events coming up. We ran hard. We got ourselves to F3 leadership, and we said, hey, we brought it. We're serious about you. How serious are you about our family, our team? All right? And they flew us out there. We met the CEO, the executives, all of the leadership. We heard about the vision. We saw and experienced their real products, their digital products, the compensation plan. Pretty much, fair to say, up in Utah, they blew us away. They kind of they let us see something that we all came together and said, wow, we can really use this to help a lot of people. And the reason that there was kind of a marketing smokescreen and we kind of ignored it for 6 to 9 months, is totally outside of it. It was just the style that other people were using to market it provided us like a window of opportunity where we can get all of our team together and say, let's go and let's run hard, let's help a lot of people. Now, people have seen the way we are moving, the way we are growing, the speed, the velocity, the duplication, what you're going to hear about tonight. That is the goal. It's kind of like the vision coming to fruition, right? People are winning all over the place. And so for new members, let me save you a lot of time. You were invited here by one of our teammates. This hangout is not to explain products. This hangout is not to explain comp plan. This hangout would be a waste of your time if we explained to you what the warehouse size was in Utah and how long they've been in business. All of that stuff is on the website that you got from the teammate that's already invited you here. All of that information is in a 7-minute video that's been selling like hotcakes, right? Bringing people in like crazy. All of that, the details and all that information is already there on the Find Out More button beneath this video. It's already there. It'll lead you to all of those details. Here's what's important, because people can see those details and they don't trust strangers, right? They want to see, show me who's winning. I'm going to save you a lot of time. And we're training our entire team to do this. And if you're brand new on the team and you haven't had this training, this is a piece of training for you. We have a special private group on Facebook that you get access to when you're a platinum paid member of our team. Okay, you get access to the Wake Up Empowered Facebook group. Inside the Facebook group, there's a lot of getting started, orientation, and there's training, right? But there's also, here's the most important part, social documentation, social proof that what we are doing has a lot of people winning, right? And how do we do that? Well, we share every time a teammate reaches D3 and their product is free, $100 residual income, $99 product cost, it's a wash, they don't even hit your card with just 3 people on your team, whether you bring them, your upline brings them, or your downline brings them, it doesn't matter, it counts, and your product free. Okay, that's D3. That is the most important foundational rank in this entire program. D3, 3 people on your team. We celebrate people. We take their picture from Facebook and we post in a group, congratulations to Rudy and Francis, they hit D3. Congratulations to Rudy and Francis' teammates on hitting D3. Congratulate, and that's the way we do it. And so there's just a parade of celebration for D3 and also for F3, the 600 Club. You hit F3 when those original 3 people, we work with them to create 3 people under each of them. That creates a group of 12 people. Those 12 people create a $600 residual income for the person that's leading that group, whether it's Trisha or you or Don or George or anybody, whether they've been in for 1 day, for 1 minute, or for a year. It doesn't matter. You can take it at your own pace. You can be fast, you can be slow. It doesn't matter. We're going to get you as a team. We're going to get you there, right? So when you get to a core group of 12 people, here's why this is special. You're earning $600 residual income. We celebrate you in that Facebook group, right? So here's why this is special. If you look around this entire industry, in most network marketing, legitimate network marketing programs, it takes well over 150 to 250 people to generate enough volume. Remember, 200 to 250 people to create $600 in real monthly residual income. Not fast start bonuses, not recruiting bonuses, coded, none of that. Real residual income. Usually 200 to 250 people. That's what you have to build to earn that amount of income. Here, it takes 12 people. And here, we do it as a team. Whether you bring them in, your downline brings them in, or your upline helps you bring them in. It doesn't matter. 12 people in your organization at the platinum package level, that's enough volume to pay you $600 residual income. That's why we're growing so fast. It's easy to build that compared to everything else out there, right? And so we celebrate. All these celebrations are in our Facebook group. Here's the training part. Teammates, you put those and you share them. You copy, right-click, save image as, and you download those pictures on your desktop, and then you go to your Facebook wall, and we teach you how to find new people all the time on your Facebook, but you're doing that anyway, but then you go to your Facebook and you celebrate these. Because then on this Hangout, I can tell people, whoever invited you has ample social proof, so you can easily see just how many real normal people are winning here. All you have to do is get back to your inviter's Facebook wall, and the proof is right there. Right? So that's where you see all the different people that are winning. Here's another tip I'm going to give all teammates, and then we'll get into the panel. This is a very important tip. It's very, very simple. We can teach you how to use either a program called ScreenFlow or Camtasia or some easy little program, but what we have some people doing is they will go into our private group, the Wake Up Empowered group on Facebook, and they will do a short little 3-minute to 5-minute little review, like a screen capture video recording of all of those celebrations. And then they share that on their Facebook. Hey guys, look, I just want to show you all the craziness, what's going on in the team. Look at Rudy hit F3 and she hit F4 and this person hit F5 and this person's D3 and look at all these new people coming onto the team. Hey, this team is growing. I'm here to help you make some money. We help the new guy win. And then that little video just like that with a link under it, and you share it on your Facebook. It is as simple as that. And then we on the Hangouts here, we guide your guests to go check out the proof. Go to your Facebook wall of your inviter and just see what's going on the team. Click on the link below, watch the video, and get started. So that's how you get the details, the information, how many people are winning, but now you're going to get the real value is the reality. We had a couple of very special scenarios that just happened this month. And these are special all the time, but they're really, really special when they're happening to so many other people at the same time. I wish I could have 40 different people that are in our 600 club earning $600 residual income. We call that rank Founder 3, F3. I wish we could have 40 people here. We can't. But here's a perk for all the teammates in the crowd and guests. If you want to make it to these panels and share a bit of your story with other good people that are just looking for a good, legitimate, fun way to make extra money from home, right? Whether they're looking to make 500 residual just to prove that this concept works, or they're already big thinkers, big dreamers, and they've got a big vision to generate $25,000 a month and get absolutely, completely time-free and financially independent. We can fit here. We can fit the size of your dream. The size of your dream probably doesn't fit where you're at right now. That's why you're looking. We can fit the size of your dream and your teammate's dream in here on our team. That's how ample and how infinite the opportunity is here. Now, what happened, though, is we're bringing in brand new people that have just hit the rank of F3. And we're going to have them just share with you authentically where they were at before they found us, before they decided to get started here, how long it's been, and nobody has been with us for longer than 90 days. I haven't been here for 90 days yet, right? Because April 7th is our 90-day day. We got started January 7th. So nobody's even been here for 90 days yet. But you're going to hear how long they've been with us, where they were before, and how they felt as these months went on and they hit the rank of Founder 3 600 Club. The very first person I want to share with us tonight is one of our brand new Founder 3 members, and I want to congratulate him all the way out from Southern California and Oceanside, California, ex-Marine Corps, and man, these guys are absolutely amazing. They have team synergy. Everybody's loving on them. Everybody's loving each other on their team. They're teaching people how to keep it very, very simple, and that's why they're growing very, very fast. And Rudy and Francis Cortez from Oceanside, welcome aboard, guys. Take us through the journey. When did you get started? Where were you at before? Let us know a little bit, if you were skeptical of us, if you didn't know what was going on. Just take us through your story and where you are now and what's so exciting to you seeing your team blowing up under you like this. Give us a little bit of your story. First off, a toast to you guys for hitting F3 Founder 3 600 Club. Man, that was awesome. Congratulations. And the floor,
cheers, guys.
Cheers. The floor is yours, my friends.
Well, to start off, I mean, we've been doing all kinds of business for almost 18 years, as long as we've been married. Pretty much I have. My wife has always been in the background, always supported me, and we've always went through company after company, and I made some money here and there, but nothing residual. Past year, I was involved in another company, and we spent some good cash there, probably about $5,000, and I didn't make a dime. And that was frustrating. And then, but I've always followed you, Franco, and then Don came aboard, and she called me up one day. I'm at work, and she called me up on the phone and said, "Do you trust me and Franco?" I said, "Absolutely." And you need to follow us here. So I said, that's all it took for me. I wasn't too skeptical about where you guys were going because I trust you guys because of your leadership and who you guys are. And then when I started doing that, I had to come to my wife and said, "Babe, here's another thing." And she was like...
And just so you know, even though we've done maybe 3 or 4, this "babe, here's another one" has been way more than 3 or 4. Way more than 3 or 4. And I think, my question to Rudy was, do you trust them? I didn't know you guys. I hadn't been involved in the prior business. I was just in the back end. I was just watching money go out. And I had faith in the team that he was in, more so than the business, to be honest with you. And he's like, "No, it's going to work. And, I'm with a good team. I'm with Franco. I'm with Don." I'm like, all right. And I think this past year was one of the years that I bugged him the least. Over 18 years that we have spent money in any business, and it just felt different. Even though the business itself wasn't it was the team that felt the synergy. So when he came to me with this other opportunity, I'm like, all right, you trust them? I say, okay, go for it. But you know what? In my heart, you got to choose one. I just don't think doing 2 is going to work it, but you need to make that decision. I'm not going to make it for you. And I supported him, and I still stayed behind the scenes for probably the first 30 days, maybe. I kind of stayed behind the scenes, and then all of a sudden I finally said, okay, let me check out what this is about. Now, keep in mind, other networking businesses that he's done, I didn't always get it, and I'm like, still don't get what the product you were doing, but I let him do it. This time was different. And I thought, you know what, this time I need to do this with you. And if we're ever going to do this, and he's been telling me.
Francis, let me ask you a quick question because this is very important. Now, your background, you train and you do accounting work, right?
Correct. I've been an accountant for almost.
You're thoroughly qualified to know that money was flowing out in his other deals.
Oh, yeah.
All right, I'll let you roll.
We have this thing in our household, and my daughters obviously don't like the terminology, and Rudy doesn't like it either. It's like if it's not in the cash flow, it's not going to happen. And that's just the motto. You know, I live by my cash flow, and I told them if you want it, you know, if you want to budget money for your business, we've got to get it on the cash flow or it isn't going to happen. And I would just give them a budget saying, this is what you have, you do what you need to do, but eventually there's got to be money coming in. It's not going to be continually going out and nothing coming in, and that's what's been happening for the most part for the entire 2013. Now in 2014, it's completely different. And I think, you know, and Rudy's been saying this for probably a good 5 years, because you know what, babe? I'm going to hit it when we're both doing it. I'm going to hit it, and we are going to hit it when we're both truly doing it. And I was never truly involved in anything he ever did. And now with both of us, I think that's where it's completely shifted, because now I'm about it. Because, you know, I work from home. I make decent money. I make pretty darn good money, but I'm still exchanging labor for dollars. I work hard for my money. And dealing with just accounting day in and day out with different business owners, it's still a lot of work. And now I'm getting to the point is I still love what I do, but I don't love it to the point that if there's something else coming for, you know, the same amount of money, all right, see you guys. You guys got to find somebody else to do your accounting. I'm okay with that. But, you know, you guys are an amazing team, and just the connection with Don, I think, is really what made me make that decision as well.
That's great. Go on a little bit of that too, Francis, because I was going to ask you, what was it that shifted you? You know, because all these years you've said you were behind the scenes, and what was it about this or the opportunity or whatever that really changed you? And what would you, a little word of advice, there's a lot of couples, probably half of couples are paying attention tonight, but maybe somebody's got this hangout in the family room really loud so somebody else watching a game or something like, you know what I'm saying, can hear it. What advice would you give couples that are maybe they're not, you know, 100% all in, maybe one's 100, one's 70? Roll on that a little bit, because that'll help a lot of people.
Yeah, I think it was twofold. Number one, I understood the product more. So that was, I think, the big thing for me, was understanding the product and really seeing something tangible that I could promote as well and be supportive of this. I think the second and biggest thing is the team support. Not just from you, Franco, but from Dawn. And, of course, Dawn's local. And I just kind of reached out to her one day and said, you know what, I'd like to have coffee with you. And it was really more so like, I need to know who you are and who we're investing in. And this time, because for some odd reason, it just felt different. It's hard for me to pinpoint it. It just felt different. And I think I felt more support, and having, maybe because Dawn's local, it just worked for me. Because I'm a very, you know, because I do training and I'm very much connected with people, I think that's where it worked for me. Even though I do a lot of virtual work, it's still having that leadership where I could say, all right, Dawn, let's have coffee. You need to tell me what's going on here. You need to tell me more about the business. Rudy has shared. I'm still not quite getting it. How does it all work? And I think that's where it really was the defining point for me. And not only that, you know, knowing in our hearts that if this was ever going to work for the both of us, and again, we're a couple, so no matter what he did and I did, we have to do it together, we needed to find something that worked for both of us where we could do it together. And I think that's where it just kind of shifted.
Now you can tell this is my secret weapon, right?
Oh,
I mean,
without a doubt, man.
I've always told her, I said, you put both our minds together, we can make anything work. I mean, we work well together, and we could do all kinds of things together. And I always told them, you got to come this way, come this way. And at first, it was corporate America. No, this is me, this is me. And then bad things happened to her. They laid her off. Then she's anti-corporate America. And now she's all about having a home business. And then what I was doing, she was kind of like, I don't know yet. And this time, I told her, we got to do it together. And it was awesome. I mean, in a short period of time that we've had this little success, it ain't just about us. It's about the whole team and everyone helping each other. And that's what I love about this. In the previous company, it was all about me. I was trying to figure things out here and there, bugging people here and there, and like you say, Frank, the gurus would just throw a little crumbs at you, but not really show you exactly what you need to do to go out there and get yourself out there and talk to people and stuff like that. Yeah, they're making all the money, but they're not going to give you the whole thing of what they're doing. And on this team, you guys share everything. I mean, I just love the fact that you guys just give us what you guys give us, and it's so easy to go out there and reach out to people. And that's why we're having this success. It ain't about us. I mean, we're still newbies in all this. And because of that,
I'm definitely a real newbie
we're
when it
still
comes
having
to all this.
success, and it's because of the team environment.
How cool is that? So has your vision been increased now? You hit F3. Now you're at a point where you're receiving real $600 monthly residual income with a group under you, and you see the speed of the pack, you see the speed of the movement, you see people's dreams kind of expanding now. Tell me a little bit about the excitement of your dream, and then we'll move on to somebody else. But yeah, share with me what your vision is like now. But both of you guys too, because
my whole dream has always been to get out of corporate America, and that's been my biggest thing. And then when she finally was able to stay home and work, she would always call me, "Oh, I'm home, I'm home, I'm home," and I am working and working. I'm like, I don't want to hear it no more. But you know what? It just burned. It just put the fire in me that we got to find something to work. And my dream was always been to get myself free from the chains of them holding on to me and having to ask for time off and stuff, and spending time with my wife, because we could both do this together. I mean, we do great things together, like I said. And also to help the people underneath us. That's what I like about this. I mean, able to go and see people beneath you have success because you're helping them. And I see what you guys do. I say, that's what I want to be. I want to be able to be that person to go out there and help them.
And let me show you a quick example. We were going to order some product, and we were going to split it between us and his brother, because just so we wouldn't have so much. And he's like, okay, well, why don't you guys buy it, and then we'll just split it. We're going to Arizona next week. Then I'm kind of going through the whole comp plan and looking at everything. I'm like, you know what, Rudy? If he buys it, it benefits both of us. If we buy it, he doesn't get a benefit from it at all. So why don't you have him buy it, and we both receive reward versus us just doing it, because now the downline and, we both get benefits. So just rethinking things sometimes and looking at what's available within the company that you can even do that, I think that's just amazing.
Yeah, it's awesome. It really is. A lot has to do with how this program is designed to allow us to do that. In any other program, we can't do what we can do here, and that's one of the very special parts of. Hey, again, I want to congratulate you guys, and I know you guys are making a serious run for your next rank, man. You're going to hit it, and all we got to do is the same thing that we focus. The focus never changes. Who else can we hit? Who else can we help hit D3? That's where everything lies. That's the only. I don't care if you're going for global or if you're going for F3. It doesn't matter. The question is always the same. Who can I help today go D3? That's the foundation of everything.
Hey, and you know what's so cool about that, Franco? I just got to jump out because I was looking at the back office, looking at Francis and Rudy's account, and looking underneath them, and they're talking like we're newbies and we're brand new at this, but they've already got they've got 5 people under them who've already hit the D3 level. So we're talking about like people who are like self-proclaimed newbies are actually helping other people too. So like, where else have you ever seen that happen, right? Where do you see like a new person with people, right?
Simple.
We're keeping it simple. Simple freedom, right, Franco?
They're whacking it with the simple stick. That's what I see. Keep it simple, man. Now we're gonna mosey right on over to the Naked Hippies. This one is very special. Check this out. So the Naked Hippies, Bruce and Trisha Barnes, burst out onto the scene when they hit F3 very, very quickly, running with our team. And then all of a sudden, we celebrated them again, literally like 5 days ago or 6 days ago, whatever it was, because they had hit another milestone that we call the 1,000 Club. And that's real special because it's exactly what it sounds like. They bust into where they created their team under them by helping people. But this gets real special right now. Watch this. So they helped create, they earned $1,000 monthly residual income. And we celebrated that, and we were 3 days from the end of the month celebrating 1,000 Club. And that was awesome. That was like a doubling of their business. It was like 100% growth month over month for them. So we were already busting out the champagne and all kinds of stuff. We were celebrating, and then we kind of said, well, hold on, let me take a look real quick. I'll go back to them right now. This is funny. So I said, let me take a quick look. I go to the back office, and I noticed they were sitting above. I thought they had barely broken. It takes 7,500 volume. Don't have to worry what that means. But then we go back there, and then they're actually sitting a little bit over 8,000. And I'm thinking, you know what, guys? It's going to seem crazy, but we got 3 days. What else are we going to do? We're not going to celebrate for 3 days. We got 3 days. Let's run. We're at 8,000. We can help people for the next 3 days 24/7, and let's see how many people in your team you can help so that who knows how close we get to 10,000. If anything, it's going to give you really good momentum to hit it next month. And so then I'll let Trisha tell the story, and here's exactly what happened. You notice they're full-time RV hippies. They spend their whole lifetime roaming around from town to town, but what has changed that wasn't there before, that is there in 2014, is every single town and city they get to, they have teammates there. This has never happened to them. I've known them since 2007, 2008. But all of a sudden now, and people don't want them to leave. They had to literally have like a sheriff's escort to leave the state of Arizona, right? They don't want them to leave. They couldn't leave there. We didn't want to leave them, we didn't want them to leave California when they were out there. Well, they're up here, and the other awesome young person that you see on the screen is Teresa Griffith. And we're here doing a double celebration because Teresa Griffith, with the help of Trisha and all of their team, at the last minutes, I think within the last couple of hours of qualifying, they hit F3 Founder 3. And guess who's at their home right now who is there? And then, Trisha, you guys hit F4, which means month over month, you had over a 250% increase in your business. F4 means a clean $2,500 a month monthly residual income for a couple that spends full time in their RV. This is, talk about the freedom and talk about the journey, and let us know how you did it and what you guys are feeling right now to celebrate your teammate Teresa for F3 live on a Hangout and re-live in her house.
Oh man, it was really cool. Teresa didn't know she hit F3. She went to bed one night knowing that she was close. And then Bruce was up late at night chatting with Franco, and we're looking at the structure and everything. And we get up the next morning, Teresa popped to F3. And so I'm sitting in here in the living room drinking her coffee, enjoying her coffee, waiting for her to get up. I almost just went in and jumped on the bed and woke her up. But she walks out all bleary-eyed and dragging on. And I go, guess what, girl? It was just so fun to be here to share that with her, that moment that she'd been working for. And there it was. And that was just awesome. And so we celebrated. Yeah.
And she got to witness you hitting F4, right? So tell us a little bit about that.
Oh, I'd do anything if I had video of that. I actually was talking, I have a couple of new teammates. My nephew and niece was sitting beside me, and I was trying to show them something. And all of a sudden, Trisha screams, I won't say what,
SF.
And it scared me. I didn't know what was going on. I said, what? And she pointed at the computer, and I knew right then. And she was jumping and dancing, and we all got up and danced. It was so much fun. It was so exciting.
Now, as a full disclosure, let me just let everyone in the crowd know, I mean, you guys are polished professionals of network marketing and internet marketing. You've got a big old email list. You got a big old following on social media, and you're just gurus that run your own seminars, right?
Oh, you haven't heard of us before? No. We're, oh, man. Not brand new, but working at this for 6 years. Is that right, Bruce? Ever since we got married. We've been married 7 years in September. So this was our journey, This was our dream. Our big dream was to get on the road, to live full-time in an RV and never stop traveling. And so we've been working on getting our business built, and nothing was happening. And it took a leap of faith last November to say, you know what, we're just going to go, we're going to do this, and we know that things are going to work out. So from November to January 11th when we joined, things weren't really working out for us, you know, but we're still traveling. We're not starving. We're having the time of our life. We're meeting up with teammates and spending time with them. And so we joined on January 11th. And you have to know that we've never had any success. I mean, we've given it our heart and soul and blood and sweat and tears and hours and money and, you know, just everything, pouring our whole life into it, and being left feeling that we're a little bit less than good or less than excellent or something, like there's something wrong with us. You guys, if you get the right system with the right team, miracles like this will happen. And that's what you got here. You've got this magical space with a team that lifts you up and holds you, and you can pick up your phone and you can call and you can say, hey, I'm feeling really down, or I need to know how to do this or something, and we answer our phone. I mean, we do not leave you hanging out there on your own to do this by yourself. So that's the big difference. January 11th we joined, and we got to D3, and it was like, whew, okay, we're good. And then we get to F3. And you have to know, I mean, this is how magical this is. March 1st, our income from last month was $700. We made the $700 club. So we get $600 in our bank account. March 31st, holy cow! I mean, 700 to 2,500. I mean, it's just like, no wonder I was dancing and shouting. I mean, that we've never experienced that before, and it only comes because we can only grow if we grow our team. When you get that, when you really understand how that works, you're going to go, this is just so beautiful. I mean, really, this is really a hippie term. This is just so groovy, you guys. I mean, when you see that in action, you'll get it and you'll go, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And yep. Teresa's been sitting here. We've been working together all week, side by side, laptops to laptops, and she wants to see my back office. She wants to see my structure, and she's going, wow, okay. You know, and it's just, you know, we're feeding off of each other. It's just been a blast.
It has.
So, yeah.
Wow. No, that's absolutely amazing. That usually, you know, each of us independently is on the Hangout. Usually, if you're making money, everyone knew you were going to be making money. Usually, those are the only people on the panels, are the people that are teaching these secrets and amazing things and doing the calls to action and already making $20,000 and this and that every second. But on our team, what I'm loving the vibe of right now is that we have real people winning, and the only way we win is to help more people win. That's it. That's the only reason it happens. And we can be like you guys in person. We can be on a Hangout. We can be doing everything at the same time. We can be on Facebook. It just, wherever you feel more strength and comfortable and confident, that's where you go, and know that you're on a team that we're going to come and help you. We're always there working together, because the only way Dawn can get where she wants to go is to help her team get where they want to go first. You got to get there first, and then it flows up to you. So that's amazing. Congratulations, guys. And not only did they make F4, but you guys did see your volume. There's going to be updates up until the 15th and stuff. They're still counting stuff. But you guys surpassed the 10,000 volume mark. I think you're into the 13,000s. The next rank is at 20. You help your teammate blow up. And, you know, we see the movement in Teresa's team and families coming in and friends. This is not the deal that people are wanting to hide from the world and just create a fake account on Facebook and wing it. You know, this is a deal where this is a real family business. People are standing behind it. They got their name on it. They got the family in it. And the internet works, and internet marketing works, and everything works. And it's awesome that everything's working in our team, right? So that's amazing. Let me move now. What we're going to go over to is, man, just a young guy that just got started, man, and he's been creating a firestorm out there. And Justin Gomez, buddy, are you muted out? Can we get you in here? And
Yes.
and why don't you take us through your journey, man, with Wake Up Empowered, the Simple Freedom Way, and where were you when we started? When did you get started? You're already F3. How does it feel? What's the vision like? How do you feel for your team? And take it away, my friend.
Well, thank you. I just want to say thanks for featuring me on this call. I'm really, really excited to be here. The vibes are awesome. It's so great to see other people with success stories. So excited right now. Basically, I just got started March 19th, and I'll kind of give you a little background on how I got involved. Basically, just like Franco said, I had seen Wake Up Now being promoted here and there on Instagram, because I'm very big on Instagram. And basically, at that time, I was actively building in another company. And what I saw was the way where people were promoting Wake Up Now. I was really turned off by it. You'll probably see people flashing money and all these different things, and that really was like a huge turnoff to me, because being a professional in the industry, I really want to brand myself the right way and be aligned with a good core group of people. And so it didn't really interest me, so I just kept doing what I was doing in my opportunity. And what really caught my attention was John Blaze Chapman, and really grateful for him. Actually, the way we met was really interesting. I have been attending a mindset call called Think and Grow Rich almost every morning. I have been on it for almost 6 months now, and I love the call. Definitely empowering. And basically, one day he was talking about relationships, and basically I looked up to him as someone that is successful. He's a good leader, and he has a great family, and he's happy. He's making money, and basically, I reached out to him through Facebook, and I said, "Hey, John, can I get some relationship advice?" And he was really cool about it. He called me up. We spoke for about 20 minutes while I was at the gym, and basically, we became friends at that point. And so several months went by, and we were just friends. I hadn't really spoken to him since that call, and then very recently, I started seeing him posting something that really interested me. And I reached out to him again. So we began, talking, and he started to ask me questions about my current situation, my current opportunity. And for me, that was the wake-up call for me, because he just asked me some simple questions. And what he asked me was, "Hey, is your team winning right now?" And, I stood there for a second, and I really was just thinking, because initially I got involved in network marketing because I saw this as a vehicle to be able to get to all my financial goals, my dreams, build a business, a lifestyle business with my friends, my family, and be able to spend more time doing the things that I love. And where in the current opportunity and the team that I was building, we were very passionate about the mission, the vision, and the products. However, we weren't really changing our financial situation. So when he asked me, "Hey, how many people in your team right now are making a solid residual income?" It really was kind of like a stab in my heart, because I was like, whoa. I was like, the truth is, nobody, because, hey, I'm the leader of this team, and I'm not really making any good money. So that really, really hurt me, and it led me to really think and really reflect on my journey on in-network marketing. I have been in network marketing now for a little over 2 years, and the transformation has been incredible in my life. What this industry has done for me is just incredible. But basically what I saw was a huge learning experience from my previous opportunity, and now taking this experience into Wake Up Now, I'm really, really excited. The leadership here is just phenomenal. The energy is phenomenal. The people are just fun. It's very light. What attracted me was that it's very simple. It's something that everybody needs. And me, I'm a health professional, so I'm a personal trainer. My goal is really to help people become healthier. And one of the things that I always hear is, hey, being healthy is so expensive. It costs so much money to buy organic foods and buy good supplements and, be in a good gym. And, that's something that if you don't have enough options, which is money, you can't really take care of yourself. And I saw Wake Up Now as a way to be able to take care of yourself with a solid residual income, a great opportunity, awesome products. I mean, they're helping me out a ton, really just giving me a real view on what my financial status is right now. And I'm really excited because I can see already the vision of how fast that is going to change. So, I mean, really, I'm just very, very blessed, very grateful to be here on this call. I got invited to be speaking here at 8:30, so half an hour before the call, I was just on Facebook, and John reached out to me, and I was like, whoa, absolutely, I would love to be on the call, definitely, you know. So I just feel really good to be here, and yeah, I'm very grateful.
I love that, man. That's the way we work. And let me ask you this, because this is really important, and it's like the brand of our team. You don't get to F3 where you're at. You don't get anywhere here without having your team win. And earlier in your conversation, you were in an organization where everything was awesome, the feeling was awesome, but your team wasn't winning. How does it feel now, man? So early in the game, you joined March 19th to have your team under you, and they're winning. How does that feel?
It feels really good. I mean, you know, that was, like I said before, was the initial reason why I got started in network marketing, because I saw the lifestyle we could build together as friends, as family, and now to see a couple of my friends hitting their first ranks, which is D3, which is getting their membership free. Shout out to Jeffrey, to Jacob, and Joshua. You know, you guys made it happen. We're making it happen right now, and our team is definitely winning. So I'm excited to be here.
I love that, man. Great to have you on the team. And March 19th, F3, his team is winning. Just people from all over the place of experience and location and everything. I'm going to go smooth over. It sounds like I'm not going far from you, Justin. We're going to move on over to Jersey over here, and we're going to have Big Dan the Man McCall come in here and ring in. And this guy, man, I can't say enough good things. This guy is all hustle. You look in Wikipedia or in Webster's Dictionary for the word hustle, you're going to find a picture of him and all his kids just hustling, man. He's just, his team loves him. His team, your team, man, is blowing up. So this past month, you're running, and you hit. Which one did you hit? You hit the 1,000 Club, didn't you?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Oh man, take us through the whole journey, and leave people here that are brand new, just barely taking a look. Leave them with a little bit of Jersey advice, man, from Dan the Man McCall. How's it feel, man? How's your team doing? How's everything looking? How do you feel about your business?
Oh man, it feels great, man. Here, I'm gonna throw this up.
That's what I'm talking about. Salute.
Awesome, man. Awesome. Yeah, I mean, I actually spent the first half of my month in Disneyland and just doing my own thing, not even really paying attention to much, really, honestly. I really got to give a shout-out to my team. They're, like, super quality. I really know some super quality people. I mean, all the people that are being attracted to this right now are quality people. So go ahead and give yourselves a pat on the back, you know what I mean, if you're here, you know, because you're of a quality person. And, yeah, you know, I just started out, you know, working the business pretty much halfway through the month because, like I said, I was in Disneyland and doing all this different stuff. And, you know, just started working it. And I celebrated the 800 Club. And, you know, I thought that one might be it. You know, I just kept on helping my team members, you know, leading by example, bringing people in as much, you know, as fast as possible, endeavoring to pop as many D3s as possible, help as many people as I could. And, yeah, I popped the $1,000 club. I couldn't believe it. We were trying to get people in Friday, or no, the last night, what was it, 2 nights ago or whatever, and people couldn't get through because, you know, I think it's because of our team is just so big. We're like shutting down their servers and stuff, man, and people were trying to get in, man, and couldn't even get in. I mean, you know, and then some of the other guys got in the next day or whatever, and I believe I actually hit it that night, but couldn't see it because I couldn't get in there because our team is just, it's crazy, man. I'm honestly taken back by this whole thing, man. I mean, you know, just like the guy said before me too, man. You said it pretty well. What's your name? Justin. Okay, cool, man. Yeah, I mean, you said it pretty well too. You know, like, is your team winning? You know, I've recruited a lot of people in other different affiliate deals. You know, but nobody ever really has any success. And how cool is it? You know, to be able to help them have success the way we can with this model. I mean, talk about, you know, retention and being able to all of us to be able to continue on having success together. It really the business model here, the Wake Up Now provided, really makes that possible. And I really just have gotten a lot more pumped up about it recently. I didn't really like I said, I've been pretty taken back by it. You know what I mean? Very happy. I like my man Franco popping the bottles. I mean, all we've been doing is celebrating, guys. I mean, geez. I mean, I just feel like we're celebrating every minute. I mean, I can't even keep up. People are watching this right now. You guys are watching this right here, right now. As just in the sound of my voice, behind the scenes, we're congratulating people like every 2 minutes. It's ridiculous. So our team is killing it right now. It's ridiculous. I can't believe it. I'm very taken back by it, guys. And I'm going to keep it short. There's a lot of panels here. I love you guys. Thank you guys for having me. Salute.
Oh, you're awesome, man. Thank you for being with us, man. A guy with your skills can be promoting anything he darn well pleases. And we're privileged and honored to have you here, man. You're just a class act, true pro. And man, your team growth and the way the team loves you and they rallied for you, man. And that's what it's all about. So thanks for being here, man. But you hit something you just hit a nail on the head when you said that it's our team is blown up. And truly on these Hangouts and most of the other deals out there, what people mean when they say our team is blowing up means that like 3 or 4 gurus at the top are the only ones recruiting. They're the only ones selling, so they're the only ones really getting paid. The team training membership site is blowing up with people, but not all of them are getting paid. And here, when we say the team is blowing up, literally, while we are here doing this Hangout, there's people out there ringing up sales that are not on this panel. And that's very, very rare. I see my Facebook is like going crazy right now.
Franco, I'm actually on a chat right now with Tracy Coomer, who I know is also on. Hi, Tracy.
I see Tracy on my Facebook right now. I know it.
Yeah, she's saying that Rochelle just closed the sale right now, and so did Rhonda Rose. So that's happening live, real time.
Love you, ladies. Go kill it. It's so true. It's so true. When we say our team is blowing up, we really mean it. It's just, for the industry, the way it is, 2014, it's rare and it's shocking, but we have it here. That's what's going on. So right now, man, I'm going to move back to the other side here, and my brother from another, Sotero Garcia, I don't even know where this guy is at, man. He's like the mysterious or the most interesting man in the universe. And he's on our team. We're blessed to have you, man. And F3, how does it feel? Nobody here has been here more than 90 days. How does it feel? Is your team loving it? And tell us a little background story on yourself, my brother. The floor is yours.
Welcome. Oh, my gosh. I'm so excited. Really, the only thing I have to say, first of all and foremost, is that, being in the industry for quite a while and meeting quite a few people, my only regret is not taking direct action sooner. Every day we're bombarded with things across our desk, and sometimes it's easy to get strayed to the other best thing or whatever you think you might know, but what it comes down to is team, and it's about your foundation. If your foundation doesn't stand, your jacuzzi's going to crack a leak, and you're not going to be able to have fun times, toasting the champagne or whatever. It's just kind of. I'm not your normal public speaker. I just really kind of.
That's why we love you, brother.
You know what I mean? And what happened in just a few short minutes when I had a discussion with my brother Sean here. You want to see? Come on, step in here.
Oh, hi.
Yeah, what's up, Sean?
How you doing, guys? Sean has worked with some incredible projects over the years, and he's been a major inspiration to me as an entrepreneur, and team building and foundation building. And I've kind of learned my numbers from the ground up, luckily from my family. And the one thing I want to stress about this is for the first time since July 1st, 2008, I have something that I can share with my family. Because up until this point, I was kind of the man in the shadows. I would do all this marketing, and I've spent $2,000 a week, $5,000 a week in marketing, and just hope that something pays off. Okay, well, it is what it is. I'm thankful to have learned from some incredible entrepreneurs. But what we have here is something that you can actually take home with you, put in a basket, and say, I'm going to pay it forward. This is right here. I'm ready to just give it to you. all you have to do is just give it to somebody else. And I don't know, the other night, I don't know about most people that get involved in this. I know everyone thinks about the money sometimes, but I actually got into the products the other night, and I was up till 4 in the morning. I was addicted just to the coupons. I mean, you can find a $1,000 suit at Nordstrom's for like $297.
When are you going to wear a suit?
I would never wear a suit. I might never wear a suit, but that's not the point, Sean. Give me a break. That's not why I joined this business. You know, I'm sitting here, you know, whatever. That's not the point. But the point is that I was addicted to the fact that I love coupons. I love saving. I put in my zip code. I was surrounded by love. Nothing. Every store around me popped up. All of a sudden, my membership was like paid for overnight, and that was just by taking a quick look. So I don't want to get, you know, off track here, but I really just want to say that what we're doing here is very special, and I finally, for one time, can share it with my family. They can know what I'm doing, and they can be a part of it. And they can not only be a part of it, but I'm going to, you know, pay it forward to them so that they can see that it works just like it's supposed to. For the first time in your life, have you ever wondered what it would be like if it just worked like it was supposed to? I mean, everyone out there, please put your hands up. Everyone, I want everyone in the room, put your hands up. Have you ever just wished it would one time work like it's supposed to?
Baby. Give it just one time.
Freaking time. and that's what we have with this, because I was able to, and I want everyone to think about this, because I know this isn't just going to be, this video is not just for new people. This is for our team. And I want you to kind of think about this for a second. The first 3 people you bring in, it's like playing chess. Your first 3 moves you make are going to enlighten and brighten and just bring those people to the next level that they've always wanted and they've always heard about. Whether it's a pyramid scheme, when someone asks me, is this one of those pyramids? Fuck yes, it is. My language. It is. It totally is. But it's something that.
Thank God for good math.
Thank God for good math. I was talking with Sean the other day. Who is so brilliant that can come up with a comp plan that is self-sustaining? We were talking about fish. We were talking about agriculture. We were talking about, you know, self-sustaining, living green. I mean, this is a self-sustainable model. Thank you very much for that. This is a self-sustainable model.
I drink for sustainable models, my brother.
It's a catastrophe right here. Thank you. I think I've said enough. What I want to say real quick is I just want to introduce my brother Sean, because he's come to the D1 level, or excuse me, D3 level, just over a week, and he's got his first 3, which are basically our family. We have some incredible real estate, mortgage broker entrepreneurs. Our captain, Dr. Charles D. Pickett, you know, USS Kitty Hawk, San Diego. I'm just right down the street from by the way, Gonzalez. So we're gonna have to meet. I know you're in Oceanside, so we'll be meeting in the next day or 2.
Yeah.
But I just want to say hi to Sean. Let everyone know that he's out here, and we're just doing incredible things. And just real quick, Sean, just say hi.
All right. Hi. You know, this is always an important thing for me to meet new people, of course. To watch Sotero, what he's been going through the last 5 years, is phenomenal. I mean, the network marketing skills that he's learned over time, as a lot of you guys have been in the business for a long time, and I've watched him have various successes at various times. But what's always been like compelling to me, I've always been in marketing. I've been in the stock market for many years. I've been a promoter for many years. I put together many different types of financing and deals and everything else. Where we used to say in the 90s, how are we going to use the internet to make our business better? How are we going to optimize our ability to get these tools to work for us? And then it came on and on and on. Obviously, that there was many chances for us to make those things work, and they did. But we would have to find like leaders like Sotero that knew gurus of the internet and how they could use these marketing formulas. And I would come to him and say, hey, can you teach me that? He said, no, you have to join my team, and we have some coaching and we're learning it. I'm like, Jeff, whatever. I don't have any plan on doing that whatsoever. But thanks for the option. And then we've been spending a lot more time together lately. In fact, I went through a divorce not too long ago. Well, years ago. But as a result of that, I'm not running around slaying dragons anymore. I'm just kind of finding myself in different ways. And it's been interesting. It's been a really interesting road for me. It's somewhat tragic and somewhat interesting and sometimes fun, but mostly not. And so one of the things that I learned from Sotero recently, he said, "Hey, Sean," he goes, I want you to check out what we're doing over here in this network." I said, "Well, that's pretty good, but it's still kind of complicated for me. But I still see that you're using those tools and you're still getting this traffic and you're still like you're winning. He's winning." And when I'm seeing that what he's brought over here, I'm saying, "Wow, this is something I can understand. This is the initial formula is get in, get 3, and they're free." And so for me to go to people and say, "Okay, well this is what it is, and this way to go," and they say, "So this initial stigma of network marketing or pyramid or all this, it's not it. It is that, like you said, but it is more than that. It is this team build. That's always exciting. I just got off the phone with somebody that's a pretty famous speaker because I want to build this team with you all. I want to be in it, and we're getting ready to have a conversation after this. And I think that with the products you have and the way it's set up at Wake Up Now, it's just phenomenal. The back office is working. The whole product situation's working. Like for instance, everybody's got their own thing. My little brother, he has a car business, and he's always running around from dealership to dealership, and he leases cars for them. And I said, "Well, guess what?" I said, "Track your finances this way." I said, "Use the tax bot." And with my parents, I said, "You guys travel all the time. They're retired." And I said, "Use the travel benefits."
They're not retired. They're totally like professional. What are they? The timeshareists?
Yeah, they go
it's
along.
ridiculous. They spend $11,000 to get into one timeshare, so they can spend $450 to spend there a week. Where we get the shit. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. We get these packages for like $200, $400, $300, $500, $600, and that's why my whole family's over it. I don't know about you guys out there. I don't know where you're at in your career, but for real, everyone's crazy about it.
Let me give you an analysis.
Okay,
here's
real quick.
Here's a good
we
analysis.
Gotta go. We can't clear the floor.
I know, but here's a good analysis. Here's a good analysis I like on the travel side. Here's something that's really cool. I was in Sedona a couple years ago, and they hike you into. They get you back in after you go on the rides up to see. Sedona's beautiful. If anybody's ever not been, please go and use the travel and go. But anyway, I was in Sedona, and they brought me in, and I got one of those timeshares. I thought, this is just great. I'd like to come up here occasionally, and and then you can go to different places. Well, you spend X number of dollars for X number of points. And then I was looking at this at the travel plan the other day. I'm scratching my head and going, wait a minute. I go, that $380 is basically the amount you have to pay, even if you own the $20,000 deal. It's just a $395. That's all it is. I'll let you guys go ahead. I look forward to building with y'all, and I'm going to be all in. Is that what you're saying?
No, you're already.
I'm getting more than all in.
I love it, man.
My brother, right here.
I love this.
I beat him.
Yeah, whatever. Okay, let's go. Please, next caller.
Love it, man.
Anyone from out of town in the audience?
Fantastic. I know you guys are going to crush this comp plan, man. That's what it's all about. It's all about having fun with family at the same time while you're doing it. How many times have anyone here on the panel, how many programs have we been where it's like nobody even cares what you do in that little smoky room in the corner of the dungeon of the house, right? And you're just kind of typing away and on the internet, this mysterious thing. Isn't it cool that we could actually get together, be ourselves around our family, and they get it. That's the most important thing I took away from here is like, yeah, this is something I can take to real people, and they get it. It's like, yeah, they get it, man. We're gonna stay in San Diego. We're gonna go up the 5 a little bit, about 30 miles, right into Carlsbad, right by La Costa Spa, and where Don Mars Ortiz is chilling out with her bottle of whatever she's drinking over there. It's always happy hour down there. So, Don, man, you have actually after that conversation from 2 in the morning to 5:30, whenever we got off the phone, the very next day, the only thing I did is I was like, I got to start bringing this to the team, but I need to run it through somebody that's not like a layover. Someone that's not going to just say, oh, yeah, I trust you, Frank. I'm just going to go wherever you go. Let's go again. I wanted to put this through. First of all, my wife, that is number one, she's like, oh, let me analyze this for you. No, I see a hole here, potential hole there. It's going to be the same thing, another affiliate deal. You're going to make money. Nobody's going to make money. How long before the thing blows up, right? Or they change comp plan or whatever. That's my wife. And then I went, okay, so I got that from Pammy. Then I came over here. It passed the Pammy test. I was like, well, it seems easy. I get it, but now I came to the team and I said, let me run it by somebody that's not going to just be automatic. And let us know what the ride and what this journey has been to you. Your team is absolutely, this month alone, you broke, I don't know how early it was in the month you did it. You went F4, you hit F4, coming off of F3, and it's because we all see you just helping your team. That's all we see you doing. My Facebook's blowing up, my cell phone's blowing up, everything's blowing up. It's all about, hey, Tracy needs this, hey, Rochelle needs that, hey, this, hey, that. In the middle of a Hangout, she'll tell me to book a three-way call. It's like, that's how passionate she is about getting people to the top here. What's the journey here? This is not your first rodeo. This is a totally different angle, right? A person with experience. You've been in some programs. You've blown some programs up. You've seen success. What's up here? What do you see? What do you think is happening?
I don't know what it is, we've got great products. I believe in the products and the company is amazing, but I don't know what, if the planets aligned or something, but the synergy that's on this team just seems like nothing else that I've ever experienced, and the growth, like that I can legitimately be looking at Facebook at the same time as we're here, and people are seriously, there are people signing up all the time. Every minute we're celebrating. Danny was getting so excited because he was like, man, seriously, we're celebrating. I wish that we could show. I wish that that you could go on screen share and just scroll through. Maybe you can do that later just to show how many people are actually hitting ranks. Because actually this is what I was going to share with you guys, is that one of the guys on our team got laid off yesterday, and he's at D3, and so he called me and we talked about it. And I can remember a similar situation where I was with another company and someone called me and said, Dawn, I just got laid off. I just lost my job. Do you think that I can ramp up here fast enough to replace my income? And I would have to say, I really think you should go and look for another job real quick, because there's just no way that you can go that fast. But none of us have been here more than 90 days because we started on the 7th or the 8th, right? 7th or the 8th of January. And there are a whole bunch of us that are earning $30,000 a year plus already. So for some people, that would replace their income, right? Franco, you're at what, 60,000? And we have to put our income disclaimer. I'm sure it's on the website, right?
We'll link to it wherever we throw this video. Yeah. Yeah,
it's somewhere there. But the reality is that it's actually happening for people. It's happening for people all the time. And then when people get theirs for free, the retention then, why would anyone quit if their credit card's not getting billed? Just doesn't make sense. Anyways, I don't know exactly what the magical dust is that has this team so on fire, but when you see people like Bruce and Trisha, I was running the numbers last night because that's what I do. I run numbers. Bruce and Trisha, their growth is 250% over last month. Where they ended last month and where they ended March is 250%. Mine's up over, it's going to be well over 80 by the time all the numbers shake out. Dan was over 80. You were over 80. No, Dan was over 105. Sorry, yep. Danny. Don't want to do you injustice, but I'm telling you, the growth is sick. If you want to feel what momentum feels like, this is what momentum feels like.
Yeah, and then the thing is too, we're barely just getting started. As a matter of fact, as I bring our next guest on, we were having a conversation, and it's just getting to the point where now I was having a conversation with Don. I had the conversation started with Blaze, right? We just run ideas. The first 90 days was a blur. We're just, we need to make sure that our team wins here, or we are a laughingstock. And worse than that, the most important thing is we hurt our team by making a big old move and throwing these shenanigans and stuff. So we absolutely had our laser-guided focus, psychotic focus, on making sure the first 90 days we didn't breathe, talk, nothing other than let's build our team up and have a bunch of people winning. Because if we can prove the concept, if we can prove concept with our team, not a selection of gurus that form a little deal and they all make a bunch of money, but everyone below them is not making anything. Because that would just be a copycat thing. Who cares? You guys just wanted to move and make your own thing and be the egos, and it wasn't about that. It was about we need to make our team win, and win like with a firm foundation, stability. Their income can't be doing this anymore, not at all. Their income's gotta, there's always going to be cycles, right? But it's gotta. We have to create something foundationally, structurally, from the design, better, and we have. And now that we've done that, and we got this mojo and this speed and velocity and proof of concept, social proof, our team is blowing up by themselves anyway. Now we get together, and I have a little chat with George, and I have a little chat with Don, and we're like sitting with Blaze, and we're like, man, this is a pretty interesting little thing, isn't it? We can do it offline. We can do it with PDFs. We can do it with special reports. We can do it internet traffic. We could keep it simple. We can let the professionals do what they do. It's going to feed the team so they can do whatever they want to do. We'll keep it simple. So we start hashing out ideas. George Breyer in Michigan. Man, this guy will hit F5. He will probably skip F5 and start running straight towards F6 this month. His team is moving so fast with a lot of duplication with or without him. But George, man, we're starting to really mastermind what we can really do to help people. And I think both of our minds were blown. We'll keep it at that. But just generally speaking, what's the vision like now, man?
Well, I'll tell you what. Let's toast to the greatest team build in the history of mankind.
The greatest team build in the history of mankind.
Oh, I tell you what, we got a team full of hustlers, and I'll tell you what, Franco. After our little discussion or our little chat earlier, we're taking the Facebook hustle to the next level this month. I mean, we're gonna have to do a few more trainings, but I tell you what, we got a very, 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 very simple, duplicatable process that is going to help you finally have success. Okay, so you're going to want to click on the link down below this Hangout and just sign up. All right, just sign up and get involved with our team build so we can start building below you ASAP, right? I mean, how many families have we helped earn a minimum of $600 a month residual income now?
40.
Like 45, 46.
Yeah, and some that I know are not even on that list yet. So yeah, it's well over 40 now.
Yeah, and we got probably over 100 or so, maybe 200 people making $100 a month residual income. I don't even know, but it's just crazy.
Can you imagine just at the F3 level that we've helped right now, which is close to 50? Do some simple math. Don knows math, whatever, and the whole mathematician thing. But what percentage of our team is barely at 950 people? And to have that big a percentage winning that big, 600 residual, you don't find that anywhere in network marketing right now. So we have a big percentage chunk of our team winning big. Not even talking about the D3s that their cards are not even going to hit anymore because they're earning more money than their product cost. And that's just in 90 days, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy. And I just got kicked off the Hangout for a quick second, but yeah, I've never seen anything like this, and it's absolutely crazy. I think I figured out yesterday we had 40-some people come in a 24-hour period. Like 40-some people with a dream locked into our team build in 24 hours. And mark my words, we're gonna hit 100 people. 100 people a day are going to be joining this team build here in the month of April. We're just getting started.
I gotta stop. I can't. I just have to. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry, everybody. Real quick, George. I drink Dr. Hustle. Okay. Wouldn't you like to be a hustler too? This is just one thing I want to say real quick. just putting into perspective what we do every day on Facebook, George was able to free my mind and to break the conscious state of where I was at, and this is so serious. I was able to reestablish a connection with an IR guy. IR means investor relations. I, for the last, since July 1st, 2008, have used my SEO skills and my traffic generation skills to benefit others. And there's a certain point in every relationship, I think, when it comes to investment relations, in the investor field, because you're talking about stocks, you're talking about volatile things that you can't control. In a situation like we're in now, we control that. And what Mr. Breyer, and I don't want to steal this thunder here, but what he was able to share with us and an entire group to make what has happened in the last 8+ weeks happen, or 9 weeks plus happen, is amazing, because I was able to re-sign a contract. And I'm going to say this, full disclosure, this is full on the side. This is my private LLC, what I do, for $20,000 for the next 30 days, and then $5,000 per month for the next 12 months, based on the Facebook hustler, Facebook hustling, which has grown our Wake Up Now business to what it is. And full disclaimer, full disclosure, whatever you guys want to see, I'll show it to you. Please follow up with our disclosure lines and our disclaimers, whatever, when it comes to income. But I just want to say, Mr. Breyer, thank you very much. Gonzalez and Mr. Chapman's not here tonight, but I've met and hung out with these guys. I've had dinner with them. I've done, the whole thing, and it's amazing to be a part of something so special. I'll let the floor go. I'm going to leave you guys all alone, but I just want to let you know that this has been an incredible month, and the fact that I now have 3 people who are going to be making $600 in the next 30 days is amazing to me, and that's just the beginning. I think that's just small thinking. I don't want to limit myself, but get some people and go back, please. I'm done.
I love it.
I dropped the mic. I dropped the mic.
You dropped the mic.
Yeah, man, that is awesome stuff. And yeah, the hustle will work with anything that you're doing, but it doesn't work as well as the team build aspect to it, man. The team build is where it's at.
But that is the hustle. That is the hustle. Yeah. It's the team build.
Exactly.
You're talking about being a part of the most legendary team build in the history of mankind.
That's right.
And I'm just gonna mute. I'm gonna mute right now.
Oh man, so Terrell, I love you, brother. I love you. And we don't even need any money for marketing over here. We don't even need a capture page, folks. We got this on lockdown. We are just getting started. If you're not going to join us tonight, just continue to watch, because it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. It'll be funner to join us, but it'll also be funner to watch. And it's just going to get nuts. This month alone, I don't even know how many of my teammates are having success, but I can tell you, Sotero touched on it, and some others touched on it, that this is a family business now. This is a family business. My father-in-law is at $600 a month. My best friend from high school is at $700 or $800 a month. My sister-in-law, soon-to-be sister-in-law, is at $100 a month. My mom's at $100 a month. And they all joined this month or last month in March. So they're just doing it. They're just doing it. My buddy Jamie, he hit $700 a month. He just got on Facebook, right? So there's people doing it offline. There's people doing it online. We're signing people up while we're skiing. I mean, this is just an incredible thing that we're doing here. You just gotta jump on in and enjoy the ride, because the dream is all within the team, baby. And I'm gonna pass it back to you, Franco. But I'm just excited to see where we're gonna be in 60 to 90 days. It's gonna be freaking crazy. We're gonna have so many $100,000 a month income earners by the end of this year. It's gonna make the whole industry's head spin.
I tell you what, their heads are spinning right now, rightfully so. and they're spinning right to take a good look at what we're doing, man. Because nowhere ever, the only way to describe it, and we do it in a fun way and all that, we're humble and all that stuff, we like having fun. But here's the only way to describe this, bro, is this is the greatest freaking team build in the history of mankind. That's exactly what it is. And what this has been is the greatest team build hangout in the history of mankind. Dude, it felt like happy hour. I want to order another one. On the rocks, shaken, not stirred. I mean, Presidente Cadillac margarita on the rocks, no salt. It has been one of the funnest hangouts I've ever done. And for you guys, if you were invited here, you were invited to have some fun with us. You were invited to leave the cubicle life behind, if for just a few moments, man. Leave the traffic and the commute and the kids having to be warehoused in daycare and all this, and the boss not wanting to give $1 raise. Are you kidding me? You've been there like 17,000 years. Leave all of that crap behind, all of the negativity news in the mass mediocrity media behind, and just party with us for a little while. That's what we do. And you know how we build this business? We keep the party going. That's how we whack everything with the simple stick. If we see something complicated, we break out in hives. We take your little guru and we take them and we stuff them in a freaking box and we throw them in a trunk somewhere, and we don't need no gurus here. They can keep doing what they do, and I love those guys, but the guru stuff hurts the newbies a lot of times, and we do it without all that stuff. George Breyer here every single day, multiple. Oh, George Breyer, welcome my new teammate, welcome my new teammate, welcome my new teammate. And I'm like, dude, what's your system? Show me your system. He's like, it's the affiliate link. I don't even have a capture page. I don't have a system. I'm not running traffic. I'm just doing the Facebook hustle. I'm having fun, and people want to feel our energy, and they want to be inspired by it. So tonight, guys, there's 2 buttons. One button, if you got to, find out more, right? All of the information is there. But here's the best thing you can do right now. Click the other button, get in, and then get back to the person who invited you and say, what did I just join? This thing's just off the hook. It's fun. You guys are making money. Real people are making money. I'm in. Now, what did I just get? Do it that way, guys. And I'll leave you with a final word. Who am I going to put on the spot? Let's go to New Jersey, man. Dan, bring it home, Dan the man. Bring it home, Dan the man.
All right, awesome, man. Cool. I'm glad you passed it to me, man. I felt like I was like inching away, trying to get in there or something, I just want to thank you, George, man. I really appreciate the vision. How can somebody not get aligned with that vision? The greatest team build in history of mankind. I fell in love with it the first time I heard it, man. I just think it's so cool. Everybody's just so gosh darn excited tonight that they could barely get their words out. I've never been on a hangout this cool before. I drank 1 glass of wine. I feel like I'm drunk.
I wonder why we're all slurring. I've absolutely no idea.
We've just been celebrating like crazy. You know what I mean? And I think everybody's just so taken back. You know what I mean? I think everybody's just so taken back that they're just so excited, and you can't fake excitement.
East Coast.
Yeah, amen, man. East Coast, baby. So, but yeah, man. I'm just so excited. I want to encourage everybody, all of our guests tonight, to just go ahead and click the link. We're going to do a call to action here, and just, encourage you guys to click the link. If not, come back and come see us again. And we just invite you to our next hangout, and, we'll see you then as well. But thank you, Franco, for passing to me. Thank you, George, for the vision. I really appreciate that. And, I had a great time tonight with everybody. So awesome, guys.
Yeah, I love it, guys. Hey, this hangout is coming to a wrap, guys. Get back. If you have any questions, get back to whoever invited you. This is a place to have fun, make money, and help other people make money, and that's how we roll. We do it online, offline, and it's a really fun environment. But make no mistake about it, we know what we're doing. A lot of people doubted us 3 months ago. They're like, are you kidding me? Are you effing kidding me? What are you guys doing? Look at where you're at. Why would you ever? You guys are all, right, I'm talking about the few leaders that kind of got together and had a brainstorm. You guys are already at the top here. You're doing this, you're doing that, you're doing this, you're doing that. The one thing they did not ask us is, how's your team doing? And that's the only damn thing we cared about. So with that, guys, welcome to the team. If you have any questions, get back to your inviter, and that's how we roll. I'll see you guys next week. Bye for now.